Stop number 15 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Riverside Raceway in Riverside, California, as we are here today for the running of the Budweiser 400. This is the second of 3 road course races on the tour for the Castrol GTX Cup Series, and we're running 13 laps around this racetrack. Excuse me. And here's the starting line for today's running event. On the pole, the North Wilkesboro winner this season, also known as the Queen of the Road, Jessica Shelton. On the pole for this event in the Lyco Chevrolet car number 17. She'll be flanked by car number 32. It is Keith Batson starting alongside. He's won here at Riverside before as well. Second row, the best starting position for this guy here this season, Quentin Moore in car 89. The Racing for Jesus Chevrolet starts third in this race here today. Beside him will be the Richmond winner, Levi McIntyre in car 60, the Aflac Ford. Third row has Dylan Young in car number 2 and number 29, Charles Sanford, alongside. Fourth row will have Cole Deaver in the Oreo Rich Chevrolet, winner this season of the All-Star race at Charlotte. And he'll be alongside the winner at Texas this season, Chris Dollerton, Stacker 2 Chevrolet. Fifth row has a pair of Joshuas. Collard in car number 43, the bumper-to-bumper Auto Value Toyota, won this season at Riverside. And the other Joshua Osborne, car number 33, in the Reams Chevrolet. And both Joshuas usually do pretty good on the road courses, too. Sixth row, we'll have Johnny Gardner in car 22, the Discount Tire Dodge, and beside him will be his Dodge teammate, Zachary Fitzwater in the Mobile One Dodge, car number 39. One of two-time winners this season so far. He won his season at Bristol and the last race on the tour at Dover. Next row down has the winner at Martinsville this season, Jesse Turner in car 27, the Castrol GTX Chevrolet, and number 38, Nathan Hudson in the Great Clips Toyota. Next row down has William Brock in car number 4, winner this season of the 600 at Charlotte, and flanking him outside will be car number 8, Rob Evans in the Bass Pro Shop Chevy. Next row down has the Track Gear Ford number 9 of Cat Badson, and number 37, Matt McIntyre in the Timberwolf Pontiac. Next row down has the winner at Talladega this season, Gene Sanford, number 21, the Reese's Chevrolet, and number 62, South Point Hotel Casino Chevy of Sky Commons, who had a pretty good run last race on the tour at Dover. Next row down has Benny Watson in car number 99, the Airstream Machine Toyota, and he'll be alongside car number 36. Okay, what's going on here? He'll be alongside Benjamin Miles in car number 14, and Carter Friesen and Mitchell Collins has run number 12 in this race here today. And I don't know what the heck is going on here. It must be having car sex. I don't know. Next row down, we'll have car number 45, Mike Becker in the Sprint phone car Chevrolet, and number 1, Bobby Frazier in the yellow Transportation Dodge. Then it's Eli Bright and number 15 and Jay Jefferson, the winner at California, number 88. Next row down. Next row down has number 63, Diego Yepes in the Lysol Pontiac, and Kyle Matthews starting from way back in car number 24, the DuPont Chevrolet. Kyle winner this season of the Daytona 500 and a winner in Atlanta. Next row down has number 44, Vince Almarengo, number 66. That is Elijah Gordon on the outside, the Duraflame Dodge. Next row down has the MB&A Pontiac car number 18 of Ashland Boyd, and number 7, it is Zach Winkle on the outside. Next row down has car number 34. It is Eli. 34 is Trey Wright, and number 87 Dion Moon on the outside. Next row down has number 5 Ryan Brommer and James Henry in car 74 on the outside. Next row down has Simon Bloomfield, number 10, and number 00 Aiden Shepard. Starting shotgun field will be Henry Sanford in car number 57. So the field getting set for racing here is the 15th stop of the tour. We made a mistake at Dover when he said it was stop number 13. Actually, Dover was stop number 14 on the season. So here comes command to fire him up here for the Bud 400 at Riverside.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
And I don't know what's going on here, but something tells me... What the heck? Well, due to yeah, I say as due to having cars wanting to run into each other on the start or whatever. Get down there, cat. Well, due to having a starting problem or whatever, apparently the 12 of Mitchell Collins and the 36 of Carter Friesen were fused into the 14 of Benjamin Miles and the 99 of Benny Watson, and they have teleported on the pit road, and already we're going to be minus 4 cars in this race. So after that little predicament, we'll be right back after this here for the start of the Bud 400 at Riverside. Back at Riverside Raceway for the running of the Bud 400 here. In-car cameras today will be carried by, well, our pole sitter will be one of them, Jessica Shelton. She will be one of our in-car cameras in today's event. She'll also be in-car cameras will also be carried by Dylan Young and Charles Sanford. Those are the 3 in-car cameras for today's event for this Bud 400. As we'll have 13 laps around this racetrack. This is the second of the 3 road course races on the tour. We had one already at also in California at Sonoma, and we have our third one just after the Brickyard 400. We'll be at Watkins Glen, but that'll be in about a few races to come. Anyway, green flag is out, and let's go racing at Riverside. Charles Sanford and Quentin Moore running side by side. That's for the 4th position as they come off turn number 8, and now they're onto the backstretch, accelerating up to about upwards of maybe 180 miles an hour plus. See how fast Shelton goes into turn number 9. Got her foot down to the floor and up to 184 miles an hour into turn number 9. So they'll go through turn number 9 off the turn they come. Each lap here at Riverside, 2.62 miles is how long this track is. 0.04 of a mile short than what we have at Talladega, where we have just a few races to go for the Winston 500. Keith Batson's second, Levi McIntyre's third, Quentin Moore's taken 4th position from Charles Sanford. Strangely enough, Quentin Moore is yet to win a race. Not only yet to win a race, but he's also yet to finish in a top 10 this season. He's come close a couple times, and he hopes that Riverside will be the track where he'll get his first top 10 this season. Quentin Moore's in 4th position right now. He's in good shape to get a top 10 so far here today. Charles Sanford's in 5th position. 6th is Chris Dollerton. 7th is Joshua Osborne. 8th, Dylan Young. 9th is Zachary Fitzwater. And 10th is Cole Deaver. With behind him, the winner of the first road stop on the tour Sonoma, Joshua Collard in the number 43 Auto Value Toyota. And Collard in the turn number 9 will top 189 miles per hour as he got the draft off of the 3 car of Cole Deaver. Running in 12th position is William Brock. 13th is Johnny Gardner. 14th is Jesse Turner. And there's the pace car right there, in case anybody wants to look at it. Matt McIntyre's 15th. 16th is Nathan Hudson. 17th is Sky Commons. Rob Evans 18th. Bobby Frazier's 19th. 20th is Cat Batson. 21st, Jay Jefferson. And Kyle Matthews, who started his race in 30th position, is up to 22nd already here at Riverside. Man who's got quite a chore ahead of him if he wants to continue with a string of top 10 finishes. As I said, he finished top 10. He's finished top 10 in all but one race this season so far. As I said, that one race was the 25th at Talladega. He right now sits in 22nd at the moment. 23rd is Gene Sanford. 24th is Mike Becker. Eli Bright's 26th. 27th is Ashlyn Boyd. 28th is Zach Winkle. Elijah Gordon, Diego Yepes, and Dion Moon round at the top 30 positions. And there's the rest of the cars running right now as Jessica Shelton continues to lead them all down here at Riverside Raceway as we have completed 3 laps in this event. And let's go for a ride, a lap around with Jessica Shelton as she makes her way through this track here. On the brakes she goes for turn number 6. And down about 53 miles an hour in first gear. Now she's got a little bit of straightaway, a little couple of uphills. And there's that blind corner that is turn number 8. There's turn number 7, excuse me. And there's turn number 8 right there. And now mashes the throttle on the floor. For this long straightaway, we saw her top of over 100, almost 185. Going into turn number 9 here a while back. Let's see how fast she goes into turn number 9 this time by. 181 miles an hour, 82, 83, 84. 184 miles an hour again into turn number 9. And down about maybe 107 in the middle of turn number 9. And she gently lowers that throttle back onto the little short straightaway. And lets off the throttle just slightly down to about 134 miles an hour. Now into turn number 1. And goes in there about 151 miles per hour. And down to about maybe 97 miles an hour into turn number 1 she goes. And so that's a lap around Riverside. Her last lap that time by 1:25.765 was her last lap around Riverside. Again, Keith Basson's in second position. Third is Levi McIntyre. Quentin Moore running in fourth. There he is in the 89 car. Charles Sanford still running in fifth in the Sonic Chevrolet. Charles, of course, a former winner here at this track himself. And of course, the man from the state of California. We're just on the outskirts of LA. Chris Darton running in sixth position. There he is in the Stacker 2 Chevy. And now from Dylan Young's camera, Riff Camlin is AC Delco Chevy. He runs right now in 8th position. We talk fast lap race so far here. Fast lap race so far is being held by Quentin Moore at 126.282. Quentin right now runs in 4th position. There's the view from Dylan Young's vantage point as he's trying to catch Joshua Osborne in 33 and 23 of Chris Darton. We saw how Jessica Shelton drives this track. And now Dylan Young's going to have the pedals in the middle right now. We saw Shelton hit top 184 going into turn number 9. And Dylan does have a bit of advantage of the draft off Joshua Osborne's car. See how fast he goes into turn number 9. 185 miles an hour, 187, 88, 188 miles an hour into turn number 9 goes Dylan Young. Running just ahead of Zachary Fitzwater in 9th position. 10th, again, is still Cole Deaver. 11th is now Johnny Gardner. Having a solid run here today. 12th is Joshua Collard. 13th is Jesse Turner. 14th is now William Brock. Matt McIntyre still 15th. 16th is still Hudson. 17th is Sky Cummins. 18th, Rob Evans. 19th is Bobby Frazier. And Kyle Matthews is now running in 20th. As he continues to pick his way up through the field, Gene Samper's 21st, matching her car number. 22nd is Kat Batson. 23rd is Ashlyn Boyd. 24th right now is Eli Bright. He's trying to get by Jay Jefferson, and Bright does indeed do so. He's now 25th at the moment. 26th is Jefferson. 27th is 26th, I should say, right now is Mike Becker. 27th is Zach Winkle. 28th is Elijah Gordon. 29th is Diego Yepes. 30th is Dion Moon. 31st, Ryan Brommer. 32nd is Simon Bloomfield. James Henry's 33rd. 34th is Henry Sanford. Trey Wright's 35th. 36th is Aiden Shepard. And 37th is Vince Almarego. And again, here. And they are giving, and of course, 38th is giving credit for 38th is Mitchell Collins, and 39th is Carter Friesen. Those two getting credit for their positions, but apparently they're not giving Benjamin Miles nor Benny Watson any credit for starting the race. So I don't know what all that was all about, but I guess it's what you get when you have fused cars together on the starting grid. Because I mean, that seemed pretty strange. That's why we had to go to the starting lineup in game, I should say. But that was a pretty strange situation right there. Keith Batson having a nice run here in second position. If he stays where he is right now, this will be his best finish of the season. If he stays where he's at right now. And maybe even a third place finish would be a best finish for Batson this season. Levi McIntyre, who won the season at Richmond on one of the short tracks this season. He runs in third spot. The man from the state of Ohio. Thrash Maniac, as he is known as. Quentin Moore, though, closing up on McIntyre, though. That's for third spot. And Quentin Moore has got a pretty fast car right now. Tries to get up on the back of McIntyre's cars. They go through turn number 6. McIntyre driving the car representing his favorite driver, Morgan Shepherd, or I should say Carl Edwards, I should say. Moore's the one who drives the car representing his favorite driver, Morgan Shepherd. Putting in the fourth gear on this straightaway right there as you see Quentin Moore now losing a little bit of time on McIntyre now as they go through turn number 9. There is McIntyre. There is Keith Batson. Again, running second to Shelton at the moment. 4 laps to go. Battle going on right here. Battle starting to develop here for 7th position. That's Joshua Osborne in 33 and 2 car Dylan Young. Both drivers from the South. Osborne from Kentucky and Young from the state of Florida. Osborne making his way into turn number 9. There's Young in 8th. 9th is still Fitzwater, and 10th is still Deaver. So the top 10 is basically status quo at the moment as they come down the front stretch now for 3 laps to go as we watch Levi McIntyre maneuver his way around this racetrack here. Riding with Charles Sanford in the 5th position at the moment. Going up and through turn number 7, now turn number 8. On the throttle is Sanford. He's about to go underneath the Champion Spark Plug Bridge as they go down into turn number 9. There's a little kink right there on the front stretch. And Sanford up to 186 miles an hour into turn number 9. Downshifts the third gear down to about 104 miles an hour through turn number 9. 2 laps to go. And Keith Batson staying right there with Shelton. Let's see what happens on this lap. In this last lap and a half, I should say, here at Riverside. Batson closing up on Shelton as they come through turn number 6. Ford and Chevrolet in first, Ford in second, Ford in third, Chevy in fourth, and a Chevy in fifth. Off turn number 8 they come, and now they floor the throttle for that stretch here. See if Batson still tries to close on Shelton as they go down, as they're about to enter the last lap here, coming across the start finish line this time by. Margin was 3,600, so the last time by between those front 2 cars. Now they set their car for turn number 9. Off the ninth turn they come. We saw the white flag waving. One more lap to go in the Bud 400. And Batson just blows up to within 100 of a second, and that's not going to cut it right there on that last lap. Shelton knows she's got to stay smooth on this course here because she knows one little slip and Batson's up on her back bumper. Through the S's they come right there. So Shelton basically has got the worst of the track out of her way right there. And Batson lost a little bit of time through the S's as well. So let's see what happens here. In the meantime, Quentin Moore trying to close up on Levi McIntyre for third spot. As Batson and McIntyre and Moore both floor the throttles right there on their cars. But meantime, Batson's still trying to close on Shelton. They got one turn left to go. It's turn number 9. And it doesn't look like Batson's got anything as they come through the 9th turn they come. Kyle Matthews is now has 1 2 races this season. Fitzwater's 1 2 races this season. And add Jessica Shelton to that list now as Jessica Shelton wins the Bud 400. That's her second victory of the season as well. So from the pole to the podium, Jessica Shelton dominates the day at Sonoma, California. Or not Sonoma, where are we? Dominates the day at Riverside Raceway. Keith Batson comes home second. Third will go to Levi McIntyre. Fourth to Quentin Moore. Fifth to Charles Sanford. Sixth place will go to Chris Dollerton. Seventh to Joshua Osborne. Eighth to Dylan Young. Ninth to Zachary Fitzwater. And 10th position will go to Cole Deaver. Average speed 125 to 77 is the average here to the end of today's event. Margin of victory 4,500ths of a second was the margin of victory of this race. Rest of the finishing order here: Johnny Gardner comes home in 11th. Joshua Collard comes home 12th. 13th will go to Jesse Turner. William Brock 14th. Matt McIntyre 15th. 16th place will go to. 16th will go to Nathan Hudson. Kyle Matthews moved up to 17th, only the second time he's finished outside the top 10. But we'll still have a huge points lead coming out of this event, nonetheless. Sky Commons 18th, 19th Bobby Frazier. 20th will go to Rob Evans. Ashlyn Boyd 21st, 22nd to Gene Samper. Kat Batson, Eli Bright, Mike Becker, Jay Jefferson, Zach Winkle, Elijah Gordon. Excuse me. Diego Yepes and Dion Moon as the last of the as the rounds out the top 30. Ryan Bromers, Simon Bloomfield, James Henry, Henry Sanford, Trey Wright, Aiden Shepard, and Vince Almarego were the last of the finishers in today's event. Mitchell Collins, 38th, and Carter Friesen, 39th. Both out of race because of crashes even before the green flag and fell, but then yet Benjamin, as we said, Benjamin Miles and Benny Watson were credited with the DNS, did not start because their cars wouldn't start even before they got rear-ended by Friesen and Collins both. In one of the strangest occurrences I've had in my series, I think, in this ever before. So, but yeah, sometimes that's the dangers of running a race on a road course, obviously, too. So anyway, but nonetheless, where she started was a safe place, though, on the pole, and she leads every lap, and as Jessica Shelton, as we said, gets her second victory of the season. Third driver to win 2 races this season, adding her name to alongside Kyle Matthews and Zachary Fitzwater on that list. And so the next race on the tour will be at Pocono Raceway, the Tricky Triangle, for the running of the Wix Filters 400. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on the channel. We got in our races, gaming videos, whatever the president of the NNSCRA Seth Cole desires for his channel. And please be sure to check out the Last Bus Light Series, Coors Light Truck Series, Pizza Hut X Series, Hershey's Cup Series, and the Skittles Super Speedway Series as well. All on his channel, and also on his channel, Michael Norman's Budweiser All Pro Series. That's also available on his channel as well. And of course, also be sure to check out the newest NNSCRA series, the NNSCRA Duracell Cup Series from Seth Cole himself. And that series is a good one, and you should check that out as well. And of course to add another NNS in here. And to subscribe to the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series, be sure to subscribe to Thrash Maniac 99's channel for that series as well. So anyway, here's some of the best offline series are from the NNSCRA, and you will not regret checking those races out neither. So that's the story from Riverside Raceway in the Budweiser 400. Congratulations again to Jessica Shelton for her second victory of the season, and for now, James Qualls in production of the NNSCRA offline racing at its best. We will see you at Pocono.
Greg, did you have any ignition problems?